guys? I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be showing you kind of my toy collection. I collect a lot of them. So we're just gonna start off. I'm gonna kind of go smaller to bigger because that's kind of what it is. So first off, I've got little battle damaged Stormtroopers. They have jetpacks as well. And then I've got a Han Solo Lego before he's frozen. I got a lot of Star Wars toys. That's probably what this is mostly going to be about. And then I got another little dude, and then another little rebel. And then I've got a little speeder and it has a turret on it. Okay, I'll stop. And all that fun stuff. And then I've got a sitting turret. And this moves, and then this kind of stays, but as you can see, it moves and fires. But I'm not going to do that. That might be bad. And then I've got a... Hang on, I gotta unfold it all the way. I've got the part when they, in the Star Wars series, when they are on Cloud City, and Han Solo, or the main characters, you know, Luke, Leia, Chewbacca, C-3PO, R2, Han Solo, get betrayed by his friend, by Han Solo's friend, and Boba Fett kind of, you know, takes over him, and all that fun stuff. So, moving on, I have a few modeled cars. This one is I believe it's a 57 Chevy Bel Air. It has got I'm not sure what kind of engine, but it's supercharged. As you can see, there's, you know, this little bitty thing. And then drag slicks on the back. It's pink and black, obviously. Here, I'll just kind of... The license plate says 1957, which is cool. And then I've got, this is a 29, I think. Yep, 1929 Ford Model A. It's got a just straight headers out of it, probably loud. Radiator, headlights, wheels, and other wheels, and the trunk opens. But I really like this car because, you'll see in a second, doors are suicide doors. They don't open properly, which is really rare and unique for some cars. Another model car I have is a 51 Buick, no, Mercury? Yeah, 1951 Mercury. It's got a low hood, low clearance. It's got a chain steering wheel, I think, not sure. It doesn't move though, it just kind of stops. And it's got white walls and the moonshiners, or the moon discs, moonshiners. And then I've got a 19, doesn't say, I think this is a 70s model. It's a Shelby Cobra, basically. It's got a 427 Boss in it. It's a 5.0. See the engine in there. It's a little dusty. This is the first one I built. And then steering wheel that turns, but the car wheels do not turn, which is all great, you know. And then you can see, if you can see in there is a little, okay, and there's a little fire hydrant, a little stick shifter. But yeah, that's all the model cars. But now I'm moving on to dirt bikes. This is a 450 4-stroke Honda. It's a Honda CRF, as you can see on the side. And it's just a 450 4-stroke. Kind of fast for a dirt bike. And this is a Kawasaki 450 4-stroke. It's a KXF. or a KX450F, which means fuel injected, which is different on motorcycles. And it's got black wheels, and it's green and black and white instead of red and black and white. I own a dirt bike in real life. It is a 2002 Suzuki. It's yellow and black, and it's just a little 125 two-stroke, not too fast. My dad owns a 454 stroke Yamaha, and it's white and black instead of the regular blue for all you motorcycle guys. But yeah, moving on to more of the Star Wars toys. You'll love this. It's Jabba. Look at his fat mouse talk. I like eating potatoes, and I like taking hot girls as slaves and rubbing them on my stomach and then getting choked out. Okay, anyways. Yeah, this is this is Jabba the Hutt. It's just, that's really, I mean, he kind of, yeah, does that. I mean, you know, and then he probably, you know, get my whole finger in there. Look at that. Most of it. Anyways. Ugly dude, right? So, then moving on, we've got, oh no, the gun fell out. This isn't the right gun for him, but I think it looks good with him. This is a Scout Trooper from the Imperial Troopers. You probably saw these guys in the Battle of Endor. Originally he came with a Luby pistol, but it kept falling out, so I gave him a DLR blaster, I believe. Standard issue Stormtrooper rifle. He's just, I like these guys the most. They look so unique and different, and just kind of enjoy the way they look. And then, moving on to different Stormtroopers, I've got a regular Stormtrooper. This is a standard issue Stormtrooper, and he's got just a regular, the DLR blaster. I think that's what they're called. Correct me if I'm wrong. You feel free to. And yeah, you can. I know these guys are customizable. So like, if you, I know there's some sand Stormtroopers that have backpacks and you can put guns on them, and all that fun stuff. And then, let's go on to my other Stormtroopers. I'll save the best for last. I have him posing on a, kind of over there. Yeah, you can see the Coke thing there. This is a First Order Trooper, and they come with, I forget the names of the blasters, but I think they're just modified regular blasters. And if you haven't seen the new the old Star Wars, here's the big difference between Stormtroopers. The helmet is different. It's a lot smoother on the First Order. They've got about the same kind of armor plates. This one, these guys are more smoother and nicer looking, a little bit more clean. And then regular Stormtroopers. You know, Stormtroopers get a lot of flack because they missed a lot, but from what I understand, they were actually just missing so they didn't accidentally hit Luke, which was weird, right? So, if you've ever seen, you know, A New Hope, and then, yeah. This is a Tauntaun. This is on the Battle of Hoth, when the Imperials take over and win. This came with a Han Solo figure, which I will pick up. Here he is. This is a Han Solo figure. I can't get him to stay on there, so I just kind of let him sit there, and then this hood comes off, but kind of like the way that it looks with him. And this is when, you know, here, I'll try to replicate it. And then his insides come out, and Luke warms up. Solid. So yeah, I have that Han Solo figure, which is unique. I don't know many people that have that. Speaking of Han Solo, another Han Solo. He's got, this is the old Han Solo. This is before The Force Awakens. He's got his little blaster, and he's got his unique vest and all that, and his charming looks. But yeah, that's Han Solo. I usually have him posing on one of the motorcycles because they're about that size, which is what I do. And he's kind of sitting on it. Up next is Finn. and he has Han Solo came with a belt that he's wearing, which is a Stormtrooper belt from when they, I don't know why he has it with that one. Figured he'd have it when he is a Stormtrooper. And, sorry, people keep knocking on my door. This is Finn with his blaster that he gets, and his pose jacket, and then his undergarments with the Stormtroopers the First Order has. So moving on from Finn, here's a Rebel fighter. I just saw this at Toys R Us when I was picking up some stuff, and he showed up. Got a big gun. I don't know what that is, but it is unique, and he's got, you know, all this stuff on him, and he's got his helmet. Let's see if I can't do the thing. I can't get it up, but it goes up, it goes over, and all that. Scout Trooper came with a speeder bike. You probably saw these crash into the trees on Endor in the Return of the Jedi, which is technically the last one, and then the Force Awakens came along and all that. These things were quick, they were fast, they were easy to transport, and they, you know, they could withstand some firepower, and they were really easy to fly. It was just kind of, you know, turn this one, pull down for it to, it's kind of like a riding lawnmower, you kind of, you know. But yeah, Scout Troopers were mostly on these, and you probably saw them in Revenge of the Sith when they took down that Jedi. I forgot her name. But yeah, I've got some miniature models of, this is an X-Wing. Probably saw this a lot during Star Wars because these were very favorable. It's just kind of, it just moves the wings really. Anyways, so moving on, I've got one more thing. Sure, for a couple more things. This is the one and only Death Star, as you can see. This bad boy this is the first one, obviously. This is the first one that destroyed Alderaan. Yeah, and all that fun stuff. This one's old. This is the oldest Star Wars toy I have because it's rubbing off the paint, which is great, right? And then, the one and only Millennium Falcon. Funny story about how this came into play. George Lucas he took a bite of a burger and there was an olive sticking out it, or beside it, and hence that. And then, this is the older one because, funny, this little antenna right here gets taken off during Return of the Jedi. Yes, Return of the Jedi. No. Empire Strikes Back, I'm sorry. So the antenna gets taken off, and so they're in the new Force Awakens, it has a rectangular antenna instead of a square one, or the circle one. So moving on, saving one of the best for the last three for best for last. It's Boba Fett, but not the one you know. It is a prototype. This is the one they used before. This is the original model they had for Boba Fett before they decided to add color. This is kind of the prototype look and all that fun stuff. So this is him, and you know, he's got his jetpack and his blasters. He's got his big one, and then the smaller one he uses. He's got his standard little flamethrower and rocket launcher, and missile, and then his jetpack, which I'm thinking about giving to a Stormtrooper and making a series about it, kind of some pictures and stuff. So, another one, I'm missing a piece to him, I hate it. It's Kylo Ren. I like him a lot, because he's one of the only people, well, one of the few people that can get into people's heads. Kind of like Darth Maul, from what the lore has said, but he can get into people's heads, which is kind of hard to do with the Force, because most Jedis can just block it out, which hence why he could not get into Rey, because she was, you know, Force sensitive and she knew how to use the Force. His little lightsaber part's missing, which sucks, but I gotta find that soon. It's somewhere in here. But yeah, his helmet doesn't come off. It's the normal one, just with the hood and cape and not very damaged. And so two more. I know you guys have been waiting for it, and I know you guys are wanting it. Darth Vader. Yeah. Helmet comes off too, that ugly face he has. But this is just the one and only Darth Vader. Nothing too spectacular about him. He's got little heavy things right here, so the cape weighs down and looks nicer. So it kind of, you can kind of do that. And then, okay, I'll stop. But yeah, this is the one and only Darth Vader. And then, I know you guys have been waiting. I do have it. It's the one. I'm collecting more as we go, so I'll update. Oh, I forgot one thing. So 2 more now. I'm sorry. Just a little AT walker, all-terrain walker. Little first order trooper in it. And then just kind of an all-terrain walker. Hope to see these in the new one. No, in the one after Rogue One coming up. It's everyone's favorite. Everybody loves him. Everybody wants him. And I've met a real life working one, and I need to find that video because I started crying because of how great it was. It's R2. Yep, R2. I'm going to get a little closer look on this one. No, right. There you go. Yep, this is R2. He is super awesome. He used to make noises, but I don't have the batteries for him right now. Sorry, I don't have an autofocusing camera, but yeah, that is my collection. Oh, my collection of smaller toys. Let's get to the bigger toys just real quick. Okay, so I collect a lot, so are you ready? I don't think you are. It's a TIE fighter, and it's got two pilots in it. It's got an old Stormtrooper and a new Stormtrooper, which is awesome, right? And then, wait, that's not all. AT Walker. It doesn't have that or that. I'm trying to find it. I found it in a shed when I was younger, which is great, right? Yeah, he used to have missiles he shot out, right? Oh man, that's gone. Oh well. Yeah, he used to have missiles he shot out, and then so he does this. You can, yeah. This is my one of my oldest toys. I got this one really young. But yeah. Oh, I got one more thing. It's over here. Boy. So, for you other fans out there, I'm not the biggest fan, but I did find it, so. Matt Smith's, or the 11th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver, which is great, right? Awesome. It, comes apart. All that fun stuff. Sorry, getting text messages, and yeah, it doesn't work. I ran out of batteries in a minute. Oh, it does. I'm sorry. But yeah. Yeah, which is cool. But yeah, it's probably too loud. I might tone that down, maybe. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a comment, kind of what videos you want, and I hope you guys have a good one. See you later.